Hello you guys and welcome back to another video. I first wanted to just start off by saying sorry. I've only been posting once a week. I've been wanting to post twice, but I've just been having a hard time feeling like what to post, which I also feel like I need to get super ready for it. And Nathaniel was like, Kayleen, you gotta get over that. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to start off by saying sorry. I'm hoping to be better. But I also wanted to start this video with an update about Rocky's sleep because I have so many people asking for me to update it, and I kind of stopped doing this because it was stressing me out. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I was doing like a daily update of the night before and how he did. And I think I got to maybe night 10, I don't know. If you guys go on my Instagram under my highlights, I do have a little highlight tab talking about sleep training where I go super in depth into the night. And so if you guys want to see the first, I think it was almost 2 weeks that I did, go there. I stopped updating because it was stressing me out. Every time that he was waking up, I would get on my phone and write it down, and I felt like it would wake me up every single time. And I just wanted to show more progress. It's not like I'm sponsored by taking care of babies or anything, but I just wanted to see progress. I wanted to see that my son was doing well, and yeah, it just started to stress me out. And so I stopped updating it, and I still was writing it down. Last night was actually the first night that I didn't write anything down, which I was curious when that would be, but yeah, I just wanted to give that update. So if you guys don't really care about Rocky's sleep, then just skip ahead. I will leave a timestamp of when to jump to. I think I did the first 4 nights in my first video, so I will leave that in the description box below if you guys want to see an in-depth of that. But for nights 4 to 14, we still didn't have a night where he slept through the night. It wasn't until night 14 that we got a night where he fell asleep within 10 minutes and he slept 12 hours. And so she guarantees 14 days. So I was like, okay, cool. It took 14 days, but whatever. And really quick before I go past 14 days, those days 4 to 14, he just was having such a hard time finding his binky. He would push them out of the crib and they would fall out because he just rolls around so much. And he also learned how to roll from his back to his stomach, and he would get stuck because I think he was just tired in the middle of the night and just didn't want to roll over. And so we would go in and move his binkies or give it to him if it had been a while that he was crying, or we would flip him over. And so I feel like that's kind of why it took us a little bit longer, because those are things you're not supposed to do. But honestly, I just could not let him cry for multiple hours. I would go in and pop in and check on him, but I just couldn't do it. So it might be our fault as to why it took so long. But like I said, night 14 was the first night we had him sleep all the way through. And I was like, okay, cool. He finally did it. He's gonna do it every night, and that was not the case. He continued to not find his binkies because they were falling out of the crib, or his arms or legs would get stuck in the crib rail and he would try and turn and he couldn't get them out. And so I decided to get a crib bumper, which was something that I was kind of against doing because I know that they were something that was deemed unsafe. But I looked it up and I found some that were 100% breathable, and they were made out of mesh. And so I ordered that, and since we put that on his crib, he has slept through the night every single night. His binkies cannot fall out. He doesn't get stuck in between the crib rail. And so whenever he loses a binky, he'll sleep for a little bit, but once he wakes up, he wants it. And so he will look around and he'll find the binky. And he has gotten so freaking sweet with putting binkies in his mouth. He is so gentle. He will find it and he'll just slowly put it in his mouth, and you can just see his hands slowly release. It is literally the cutest thing ever. And yeah, I don't know. He also sometimes will turn on his side and he'll leave his hand there because he doesn't want it to fall out, or he sometimes has a hard time because he'll jerk his hand and he'll pull it out. So it's just super cute to see him learn. Sorry, he's sleeping on the monitor right here, so I just keep making sure he's okay. But yeah, ever since we got the crib bumper, it has been night changing, literally. And he does not cry to sleep anymore. We lay him down and he'll toss and turn for 10 minutes, but there's no crying. He'll fall asleep and we see him in the morning around 6:45. There's definitely a couple nights where he has pushed all the binkies around and he can't find any of them, and he'll go back to sleep, but then 15 minutes later he'll want one, and so we'll go in and kind of push them closer to him, but we do not put it in his mouth at all anymore. And that has probably happened maybe twice, and then 5 nights, I think. So it's definitely gotten so much better, and I do still highly recommend taking care of babies. I just feel like for us, it took a little bit longer, and my sister-in-law kind of told me this, and it made me realize that this is probably what happened. but Rocky slept so well with us. Like we would replace his binky within 10 seconds of him crying and he'd go straight back to sleep, and he was in to snuggle me all swaddled, and so like he wasn't tossing and turning and it wasn't like waking him up. And so when we took him out of that environment, of course it was a lot harder for him. And I think a lot more people who take the course have a baby that wakes up like every single hour or every 2 hours and they're nursing them constantly, and so I feel like they go from like an environment that was hard to sleep in into something that's super easy, where I feel like ours was the opposite. I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't know. I'm just kind of trying to figure out like why it took us longer, but yes, that's the update on Rocky. Nights have been so much less stress-free and just like anxiety ridden. We actually had my sister and her boyfriend over last night and we did like a pad thai cooking class, and it was not stressful at all to have them here. He slept the entire time. We didn't have to run upstairs and go put a binky in his mouth if he woke up. Like it was just seriously so amazing. And yeah, so that's the update. I don't want to talk any more about it. I'm sorry if I ignored your DM because I was stressed about it and I just didn't want to talk about it, but that's Rocky's sleep update. Today we are actually going to go hang out with my sister-in-law and my nephews, or Rocky's cousins. And so Rocky's down for his first nap right now, and once he wakes up, we are going to head out. I kind of had a bad day the other day because I was feeling like, one, I was stuck in the house. Two, I was like non-productive. I wasn't doing anything. And so Rocky's naps were kind of bad. He shit everywhere. It was just a rough Monday. And I just am noticing that I need to get out of the house or just have a plan of like what to do with Rocky to keep him entertained. I need to have a plan of like filming schedules, because I feel like because it's so like whenever I want, if I don't have a plan, I don't get things done. And I need a plan for like working out and all that kind of stuff. So I actually made these like little templates on my iPad that I'm gonna be filling out. And I'm hoping that that will help me stay like motivated a little bit. If you guys want them, let me know and I can send them to you. But I also just wanted to share that my sister called me the Monday that I was having a hard time, and I actually was crying like 20 minutes before she called. And so my nose was all stuffy and she was like, what's going on? Like, are you sick? Are you okay? And so she totally knew that I wasn't super happy. And so she came over for Thai cooking last night and she brought me flowers. She got me these like little chocolate covered acai berries, and she wrote me a super sweet card too, which I'm just so thankful that I have a sister. I have 3 sisters, but just a sister that is there for me and cares, and yeah, it's just awesome. So anyways, Rocky's gonna wake up and we're gonna go to the park. My sister-in-law, I'm probably confusing you guys talking about 2 different people. My sister-in-law is Kelly. My sister that I'm talking about is Brielle. So I'll just use names from now on, but I'm going to meet Kelly. She's going to get me coffee, which I'm super excited about. And we're gonna let the boys just like play at the park. And then we are actually going to Flagstaff this weekend. And so we need to go to Target and get some like warmer clothes, because I think it's supposed to snow on Sunday. And today in Arizona, like in the valley, it's literally sunny and 79 degrees. So we don't have anything to prepare for that. So that's the goal for the day. I think I'm gonna vlog maybe some tomorrow as well. I don't really know what I'm doing today, but I just wanted to take you guys along. I also wanted to share these cute little rompers that I got. This one is my favorite. It has little freaking dinosaurs. Like, are you kidding me? I took a picture of Rocky. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I will insert it here. But so freaking cute. And then this one is a little rainbow one. I love them so much. These little romper styled like sweatshirts are my absolute favorite to just have him in with socks. And yeah, it's just the cutest. You can see he got something on that wearing it, but so dang cute. I will leave the company tagged below. Rocky boy just took the best nap. He slept the entire hour and a half. Now don't be fooled though, because that's not how every nap goes. Literally on Monday, I held him for an hour of his nap. We are not nap training right now. I just felt like we needed to get the nights under control. But I didn't have to go in there and shush him. I didn't have to put his binky in or anything. He literally just slept the entire time, which is amazing. So we are gonna go see your cousins, okay, buddy? I love you.
I'm waiting at the doorstep, I'm finally home.
Okay, I'm on my way back from the park. We went to Target and I didn't vlog anything in there because honestly, going to Target with kids is so hard. And Rocky didn't want to sit in his car seat at all, and it was just hard. And all of the spring and summer stuff are already out, so there was literally like not even a single jacket. But I also looked at the weather again for Flagstaff, and there's no snow now, so it's gonna be like sunny and like 50, I think. So I think we'll just kind of bundle up with layers with him and we'll be good. I also just didn't really want to spend money on something he won't wear because, like I said, it's literally already in the high 70s here in the valley. So I'm headed back. I'm trying to talk honestly so that Rocky doesn't go to sleep, because we're 5 minutes away from his 2-hour mark, and I've been trying to stretch his wake windows to like 2.5, but he's looking mighty tired back there, and I'm trying to like give him toys and he's just like letting them sit on him. So hopefully he doesn't fall asleep, but if he does fall asleep, hopefully he transfers and takes his full nap. Okay, so far so good. He is in his crib. I was able to put his sleep sack on him. He did get a little like mad because he was like uncomfortable, but he went back to sleep, so that's good. I really quick wanted to share these masks because it took me a year to buy a mask that I thought was like cute. And so I got this like brown one, this like peach one, and then like a terracotta kind of color one, and then I got Nathaniel 3 black ones. They're from the like Kitsch company. I don't know. I totally forgot that Aspen Ovard was sponsored by them, so I could have got them discounted, but I just paid for them because I was just tired of not having masks. But yeah, super random, but if you guys are looking for a cute mask, I will link them. It is not sponsored, I just wanted to share. I had to go and rock Rocky for his nap. I knew that was gonna happen. Every single time he does not fall asleep like on his own in his crib, he wakes up in about 30 minutes. So I'm hoping that I can enjoy some of his nap. I'm going to watch some YouTube and do a little bit of work on my iPad and hope that I can just kind of relax a little bit while he naps.
Standing here a while just to take it all in. Radio's playing our song, and then you stood there smiling at me as so many times before. I'll never wanna be away.
I feel like this video is literally me just like talking your guys' ears off, so let me know if that's okay. I just feel like I have a lot to talk about, but not a lot to show, if that makes sense. But something super exciting is we got our master bedroom measured for a barn door this past weekend, and I will pop up a little photo of the inspiration. My co-host Abby actually sent it to me and was like, this is so you. And I was really struggling with like what kind of barn door. Sorry, I'm touching my face so much. I was really struggling with what kind of barn door to get because I didn't want something like too farmhouse, but I wanted it like, I don't know, this door is literally it. And so the guy that is making it, his wife, I'm trading with a mentor session for photography, so I'm like super excited about it. But yeah, I think he's gonna start working on it this weekend, and hopefully that will be done soon. I do want to like fully decorate our master bedroom and do like a makeover and show you guys. I have a few of you asking about home decor, and I'm glad you're interested because I love home decor. But I really want to turn our room into like a sanctuary where it's like super peaceful and calming and just a place for me and Nathaniel just to like relax and unwind. So I'm really excited about that. Something else I want to chat about is I think I'm gonna start counting my macros again, which this is something that like I never want to do, but I am not someone who can just like intuitively eat and not overeat, especially breastfeeding. I am just hungry all the time. And so I feel like I'm almost 6 months postpartum and I'm not like able to use like the postpartum excuse anymore. And so I really do just want to get back into the shape I was before I got pregnant. That way when we want to have another baby, I am like starting where I was before. So I think I'm gonna start coming up with like a routine of workouts, and I'm going to start tracking my food. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. I could do like what I eat in a day, but like also kind of talk about macros a little bit. I don't want it to be like informative really, because that's not fun for anyone, but also just show like the workouts I'm doing and like how I'm juggling that with like being a mom and like a business owner and that kind of thing. So if you guys are interested, let me know.
Hello.
Sorry, he was reaching for the camera too much, but I think I jinxed myself because I just had to hold him for the last 40 minutes of that nap, which was super nice because my arm was like dying and he was in a cradle position. And so I laid him on my chest, and it just made me like realize how big he is, because the last time he really like slept like that, he was a newborn and he was so tiny. He literally didn't even like go to my belly button, and now he was like down to my knees. It's so sad. But yeah, that nap was definitely not as good because he fell asleep in the car, but I enjoyed his little cuddles. We're having a hard time keeping the light out during the day because it's so bright in our loft that the light like comes in from the hallway, which if you guys can see, like my face is getting super bright. It's because I'm going into the loft area, which this is just a good depiction of how bright it is because it's so bright in here. And so there's a lot of light that kind of like seeps in through the door. Wow, that was like the perfect way to show you guys how much light is in there. So I need to figure something out for that. Let me adjust this lighting really quick. Okay, that's better. But yeah, I need to figure it out because I think that's kind of the reason. But like if I hold him, I have to then wake him up from his nap. So like after the hour and a half was up, he was still so tired. He almost like fell back asleep nursing, which is just so strange. Clearly he wants to be held, but I think the light is a big thing too. So let's go play. I of course go to film him sitting here and he's just so distracted by the camera and now he's like reaching for it and so he doesn't want to sit up as well, but he has been doing so much better with sitting up, huh buddy? And it's making it easier for him to play and kind of like pick the toys that he wants to play with, and yeah, just we are having more things to do, huh buddy? Buddy, Mama's just trying to get a clip of you. I love you. Don't look at the camera. Hey, I'll go get you. Okay, it has been a little bit. I have been just trying to keep him occupied this last week. Window is a little rough for both of us, but we are going to make dinner. We're gonna make white chicken chili, and I don't know if I showed this recipe. I can't remember. Honestly, I forget what I do. Nathaniel loved it, so I'm going to, I think I just shared it to Instagram, so I'm gonna show you guys a little bit here, but Nathaniel loved it, and so I'm just gonna make it. Normally you make this in an Instapot, but I didn't do anything beforehand, and a lot of it just needs to be like heated up. So I have some like leftover chicken, which is seasoned like for like tacos, but I think it'll be okay. And then I have just like one chicken breast and all the ingredients. I will link the recipe in the description box because it's seriously so good. But Rocky has about 30 more minutes. I'm trying to extend his wake window to 2.5 hours this time, but he's been quite fussy already. Although you wouldn't think so because he just loves the camera. So yes, I'm gonna try and cook this up and see how far he'll let me get.
Standing here a while just to take it all in. Radio's playing the song. It's true.
That quickly turned chaotic. Rocky got fussy. I tried to do things one-handed. I cut my finger. It's all good. He's down for his nap. I'm almost done with it. I was talking about how bright the room was, and so I posted it on Instagram and people were saying just like shove a blanket under or put like a fitted sheet, and I tried it and it helped so much. So if you guys have that problem, definitely do it yourself too. But I wanted to show you guys the soup really quick. It is supposed to be made in Instant Pot or crock pot like I said, so like some of the like sour cream that's Greek yogurt in here is like curdling, so I'm hoping that goes away. But it's seriously so freaking good. Wow, that does not look very aesthetically pleasing, but I promise you it tastes super good. Nathaniel is on his way home from work, and we are going to bring some to my sister-in-law Kelly because she is on her own right now. Her husband, my brother-in-law, is in Nebraska for work, which has just been really crappy, but I try, and whenever I have like extras of dinner, I try my best to send them her way. So we're gonna drop that off tonight too. Yeah, just kind of hang out for the rest of the night. I also wanted to share that a company that I've been wanting to work with for so long reached out to me today. I got an email from them. I haven't read it yet because I just needed to like take the time to like read it. But it's a company that is for like Rocky's toys, and I'm so excited. It's gonna be so cool. So I feel like I needed that to be motivated again, because sometimes I can just get into a rut, and when I have things like that, it just shows me like what I'm doing is good. And yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to share. I'm really freaking excited to just be working with companies that I've wanted to work with, and like, you know what I mean? I don't know, I'm excited. Rocky. Dude, look at yourself.
His head might be too big in like 3 months.
I know. Is it a 6 to 12,
Yeah.
right? I got an order from H&M.
Baby.
From H&M and this is a little bucket hat for him to wear in the summer. So cutie. I want to show you guys the other things that I ordered from H&M. It's funny because someone on Instagram messaged me and was like, hey, I saw these shorts and I thought of you. And I was like, I actually just bought them. And they're these little green, like olive green and white striped swim shorts, which are so dang cute. Nathaniel has olive green, just like solid swim shorts, so I can't wait to make them take a photo. And then I also got just like 2 little shirts for him. This one's like a yellow, and then this one has like little rainbows on it. Seriously, so cute. And then I got him this like little black jumpsuit thing. So just a little haul for you of things from H&M. Is that fun? Alright you guys, that is where I'm going to end today's vlog. We just got Rocky down. It's 7:28. He went down no fussing, which has been so nice. But Nathaniel and I, are you laughing at me? Nathaniel and I are going to watch The Challenge. It's something we watched in high school quite a bit, and there's some seasons on Amazon Prime. So that's what we're gonna be doing. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.